Welcome to Lost in the Desert, episode 24. I'm your co-host, Karim.
My name is Issam, and
What
we want to start off with.
What?
Thank you to everybody that for our new followers. We have one of our reels hit 11.3K, so shout out to that.
Just views, people, but still.
Which is good.
Yeah,
we
I'm fine with
appreciate
it.
all the little things. So we want to say,
stick around, be my guest, as long as you took the time to actually.
There was some new followers. We do appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming in and joining the family. We truly appreciate that. Thanks for all the good feedback. We did have fun last episode, even though it ruined my whole weekend.
Oh yeah, because the answer.
The hot sauce messed me up
That
bad.
day I came home, my stomach was
worse.
bubbling.
No, it's worse.
And I just took 2 Tums. I took 2 Tums and I was good.
Yeah.
Because I eat hot shit. I took 2 Tums, I was good. But the drive home,
No.
I almost shit myself the next day at the gym.
Well, for people that are listening, starting off the episode, about last episode, we did a hot sauce challenge. Do you remember that night when I went to see you guys at the hookah lounge? And then I left.
Miserable.
I looked miserable. And then at one point where everybody was just talking, chilling, I said, okay, I got to go. And I said, bye quickly. That was my code. I was like, hey, get home.
Yeah, the stomach is...
Son, I went and bought dude wipes, put them in the freezer so the wipes can be a little bit cold. Like, it was bad, bro. It was bad. I fucking hated it.
You put dude wipes in the fucking freezer?
Yes, because I need them bitches cold because my shit was on fire, son.
Well, the booty hole is a sensitive place.
This shit is on fire, son. I will never do that challenge again. Fuck that. But anyways, thank you, everybody. Thanks for the new followers. Thanks for everybody who's been sharing our videos. We appreciate it. And let's get on to our episode for 24. What you got for me?
I was going to tell you the story about how I almost shit myself the next day at the gym.
That's enough, bro.
Nah, I said almost.
That's enough.
Almost.
No,
so I don't go to the gym. No, I'm on my way back from the gym.
Oh, hell no.
All right. And I left the gym early because there's some shit happened, right? But anyway, I'm on my way back from the gym, and this is the EOS on Tatum and Cactus.
Okay.
Tatum and Cactus, and I have to go back to like 43rd and Bethany. So that's like a 28-minute drive. Just because it's City Street. It's not even that far.
Because you didn't want to shit in the gym.
Nothing. I didn't even know I needed to. So I'm on my way home, and I get like a fart.
It hits you. Yeah,
I get a fart.
Yeah.
And I was nervous.
Yeah, that's
so
the
when I
worst.
let one rip, it sounded wet, Issam.
Oh.
It sounded wet. And I'm like, oh, hell, I crapped myself. What the fuck, whatever. Until I got home and I was like, oh, wait, I didn't actually crap myself.
Yeah.
It was just a nasty pre-workout
But
fart.
you felt ashamed the whole ride, right?
I felt ashamed the whole ride.
Yeah. I've been there.
That was like 20 minutes.
No, bro.
I had just started driving. That was at least 20 minutes of like shameful ride. I was like, bro,
I'm not going to lie. I remember the time I experienced that. And I was driving home, and I was like, I can't believe I'm a grown-ass fucking man. And I can't even handle myself. And I just shitting myself. And then you get home, you're like, oh, no, it wasn't. And it just
false alarm.
Yeah, great. But
I think it was just wet.
I'm never doing that again. That was horrible. Even though we got some good contact out of it, but that was horrible. So, yeah. So let's get to the new episode.
And I don't wear underwear at the gym.
I
wear those. I wear the sports shit with the fishnet.
No, what the fuck was that comment? Hey, yo.
Yo, go get Nike. Nike has these shorts. Nike has these like running shorts. Where it's got the little fishnet underneath to hold your shit in.
TMI.
Way more comfortable.
TMI,
I let that shit breathe.
TMI, bro.
No, it's not TMI, bro. They're selling the stores. I don't give a shit.
You're supposed to. Never mind.
It's actually super comfortable.
Next.
So before we start, I was gonna talk about the iPhone.
Okay.
But I was thinking about how to say this on my way here.
You're welcome.
What?
You're welcome.
About what?
Whatever you're gonna say, you're welcome.
No, you're gonna regret that. So I saw him this morning. I woke up. I had to wake up extra early and just get some shit done. And I saw you the night before, and I was really thinking about you this morning.
Okay.
Like in the kitchen.
Okay.
Like you were deep in my heart this morning, and I was like, bro, I really wish Issam was here to witness this.
Okay.
You inspire me, and you bring shit into my brain all day. And the moment I was like, bro, Issam is a huge influence in my life.
Yes, that's right.
When I opened the fridge and I barely had any milk, and I had to pour the milk in first on the bowl because I barely had any milk, and I was like, nah, Issam would be fucking livid.
Let me tell you something right there,
I was like, Issam is gonna be fucking mad when I do this shit.
Listen to me, son.
You thought this was gonna be some like I was giving you props like on some motivation.
It is.
You thought I was feeling you?
Nah. It's called growth, my friend.
Nah, fuck that. I was like, bro, Issam is going to be livid watching me do this shit.
I inspire many, and I inspire a lot. You're welcome.
I had that gallon of milk, and I was like, oh, no, I buy the 2 gallon at a time.
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't had cereal since that we talked about it in that podcast, that episode. I haven't had cereal since then. And just the other day, I was at Fry's, and I saw the Kit Kat cereal.
Nah,
Have you
that's
seen
too
that?
much. That's too much.
How's that too much, then?
Kit Kat cereal.
It looked fire.
Bro, I bet you they
So I was thinking about getting some milk and trying it.
I know how
But
they made it.
have you tried it?
No, but I know the science. I bet the science. This is I'm going to predict the science behind it. They took a bunch of Kit Kats or Kit Kat minis, chopped up like put them
No,
on the
no, no,
thing,
it's
and then
like-
they freeze dried them.
That's fine.
And then they freeze dried them
That's
to give
fine.
you the crunchy,
That's fine.
texture.
And whoever came up with that idea, God bless your soul.
Oh yeah,
'cause
it's probably super efficient from like a company
if they do
perspective.
Kit Kat, they need to do Twix too.
Yeah, from a company. Twix. Have you tried the Twix ice cream?
Oh no, that's old.
Bro, the Twix ice cream is
That's
fire.
old. That's old. That's old. That's
fire.
old. The best ice cream it's actually locally. It's called Melt. If you actually live in the valley, go search Melt ice cream. They're in downtown Phoenix. The best homemade ice cream you'll ever have in your life. Best one they ever had was called the birthday cake, bro. Like a scoop of ice cream, and there's a fucking birthday cake in the middle of it. Fire. So shout out to Melt. I've been following them for years, since probably 2015. So shout out to y'all, local business.
Let's get this out the way because I was wondering how I was going to present this. I said, am I going to do a full tech segment breaking down all the shit for the iPhone? And then I realized most of the people who listen to us are like barely literate. So, they don't know shit about tech and they don't really care.
I don't. So
Most
I'm with
iPhone
them.
users don't give a shit about
I'm
all
with
the
them.
minor details. So I'm going to just
I'm going
to give you guys some consumer advice. First and foremost, we all know the iPhone biggest change. They finally went to USB-C. I'll give them this. The design change was great.
Okay.
The biggest improvements were the USB-C. The design change I think is really nice, and then the huge screen, right? Also the cameras, there was a change to that.
What's the change to the camera?
So
I'm going to ask you the questions.
We're gonna do this.
Because I'm with the listeners. I don't know anything about tech, so I'm going to speak on behalf of them. So I'm going to ask you the questions since you know a lot. What is the change with the camera?
So firstly, from the Pro and the Pro Max, right, are really the models to get. Those are the ones had like the biggest changes. The difference is the Pro, and it's the telephoto cameras. You know what a telephoto is, right? It's the zoom camera.
Yeah.
Right. So before we didn't have dedicated like zoom lenses. Before we would just the software would just crop into the photo, right, which you lose quality. So now they've been starting to put in like dedicated zoom cameras. So you're not losing any quality. You're getting like a dedicated like camera and the lens is set to a certain length, 1 times, 3 times, 5 times, whatever. Right. The regular Pro only goes up to. How do we do this?
I might have to do this right here. Sorry, guys. We're still under budget cuts.
We're still under budget. No, wait. So the regular
Carry on.
the regular Pro,
Okay.
I will say the regular iPhone, sorry, the 15 and the 15 Plus, whatever. Don't worry about that. Like, irrelevant. In terms of like camera upgrades, won't even notice it. The Pro and the Pro Max, you can only get the 5 times telephoto camera in the Pro Max. You can't get it in the regular Pro.
Okay, so the only difference is, just to minimize all this. So
Oh no, there's more differences. There's more differences.
Is just the zoom in.
No, there's more differences.
Okay.
Right. So then the dedicated 48. So if you want like the 5 times zoom to really get crisp zoomed in photos,
Okay.
you're gonna have to get the Pro Max.
Okay, the Pro Max.
Right. Because the regular Pro only goes to 3 times. Again, most of you Instagram bitches not gonna notice this difference, right? But some people might. If you're a person like who takes lots of like photos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Every time want to like zoom in, want to creep on people from a distance.
I think what I saw some of the clips was that it makes a huge impact on the Apple Vision.
The Vision Pro.
The Vision Pro.
We'll get there.
So those videos that you can get with the Pro Max will actually look 10 times better on the Vision.
They made some changes,
Okay.
right, to the video quality, and they have some extra settings. I think it's like what 4K 120 or something like that. Some to get like really like the highest like what's called like the highest like crispest smoothest quality.
Okay.
The problem is the Vision Pro is not here. So it kind of makes no sense. Like, why are you making features on don't buy it because of the Vision Pro, because you don't have $4,000 to spend on a device that's not even here yet and probably won't even come out till like mid next year.
So yeah, probably second quarter.
So you could probably wait if you're like, oh, this is for the Vision Pro. Don't make that your justification. Just wait till the 16, because by the time the Vision Pro comes out, the 16 is probably going to be 2 months after.
That's fair to say that. Yeah.
So
I
don't
believe
buy anything dedicated for the Vision Pro. But anyway, back to the cameras, right?
Okay.
So there's that. Then the 48 megapixel. So have you heard of pixel binning?
No.
right? You take photos at a resolution and you pump them out another resolution, right? Everybody's been doing that. I think 12 megapixels has been the standard. Yeah. So you take, no, not Photoshop. It's internal processing, right? Intelligent processing, you know, what do you call it? Machine learning, all that sort of shit.
Okay.
They changed the way they pixel bin, so it's not quad pixel binning. It's supposed to give you like a little bit more detail. Again, irrelevant, minor upgrades. Y'all are not going to notice that. Cool. But for the photographers, you should be getting, you know, better video quality is really the peak. And then they have features that help you identify, you know, when people are in frame, when people aren't in frame. The biggest part, I think, is part of the software where it captures and leaves and saves more information per image. So you can, when you're editing later, you have more of that data. You get what I mean?
Yep.
So like it'll take all this extra data, you pump out the photo in the settings that you want, but if you want to go edit it, it has all other data that is taken from the photo. So it gives you like more versatility when you're editing.
Fair.
Right. So again, if you're not a pro, if you're just out here taking photos of your kids and cats, it's not going to make a difference.
And now with the charger thing,
we're going to get there. This is where they scam you. This is where they scam you. Apple loves to gaslight people.
If you guys want to skip for the next 20 minutes, go for it.
No.
Because I'm about to skip this.
So if USB-C was the biggest thing, right? The problem is the regular iPhone 15 and 15 Plus are still USB-C 2.0, which is like first or second gen. That's the same transfer data speeds as everything as like Lightning. So it didn't make any difference apart from the reversible connector. The Pro and Pro Max are still at 3.0. So they're still like a generation. We're like what 3.2 now. They're still like a generation or two behind. They didn't give you guys any of the increased charging speeds. You're still charging at like 20 some watts. Yeah. Right. Same charging speeds as before. Data transfer rates barely better. They could have given you guys like Thunderbolt, which is the USB-C that they use on their Macs, but they didn't. I don't know why Apple loves to do this. And
then also when you buy the new iPhone, you don't get a charger. You have to buy the charger separately.
The cable. I don't know about that. I didn't pay attention to that part.
No, you have to buy doesn't come with the box either.
I know, and they never came with the box. They got rid of that like 2 generations ago.
Yeah, because I realized that when I got I have the 14, and they were like, "Oh, you have a charger for it?"
Did they give you a cable or no?
Nothing.
Nothing.
So
you just like go figure it out.
So I got the box with the cable. Right. I'm pretty sure the cable didn't come with it. I
don't think the cable came with it.
No, I don't think. No, I don't think
the box comes with it either because they assumed everybody.
And the dude messed up my whole iCloud thing, so it was just a mess. And I was like, I'm not. Now I realize that because iPhone is notorious for doing this for a long time. I think the smartest thing to do, which I'm doing, is upgrade every 2 iPhones.
That's what I've always been doing before.
Every two phones. Every two iPhones is much better for you. Like I'm pretty sure that after the iPhone 16 or the 17, the Apple Vision will come with it for free. Watch it. Like they would just be like, here, it comes in one package. Yeah, so I'm not sure.
But so that's where I was like frustrated. I was like, why would you guys do this to them? But at the same time, does it really matter?
They don't care. They don't
iPhone capacity, the battery, I can see why they didn't do it because the battery capacity, compared to everything else is really small.
Yeah.
Right. But they're so efficient. They give you great battery life.
Facts.
So that's why Apple never really bothers about putting in like huge batteries in their phones because they have great efficiency with their processors.
Okay.
There's no need to give you they don't need to give you a massive battery if they're already like outpacing everyone efficiency wise.
Yeah.
So I get that. Probably the charging speed, because of the small battery, like it'll bridge the gap a little bit, but still like, you have all these companies that are like, up to 45 watts and more with that small battery. You could literally brag. Apple's company could be like, we charge our phone in like 20 minutes from 0 to full because we have such a small battery and huge like battery, such fast battery pace.
On the go, yeah.
Yeah. And they didn't do that. Like they missed an opportunity with USB-C.
That's fine. Let it be. Let it be.
Let it be. Oh, I figured it out. I just do the little.
Okay.
But anyway, sorry again for the audio people. I have to wave my shit around to get the lights to come on.
Because usually when they work on an iPhone, so they probably worked on the iPhone 15 2 years ago.
Last year.
Just last year.
Yeah, just at the end of.
Do you think they always do a year before?
A year. So when the 15 comes out, they're already working on the 16.
But do you think the CEO already has the 16 in his hands?
Who?
The CEO.
No.
Do you think they
not until 6 months before?
Do you legit? Do you think they start working on it? They already know exactly what
they already know what they want to do, but they don't start like
the production.
Not even production. Like you have to do R&D stuff like that. You're doing that like everything's like a year before.
Why is
so
that?
Now that this is out, Well, just the process of getting all the materials,
I always
building it
thought,
together, testing it, letting the manufacturers, because not all these companies own the factories.
yeah,
These manufacturers have to get ready to produce. So
I
you
always
have to
thought there
send them
was
out.
like three to four iPhones out.
No, because they didn't have to do this until the EU basically forced them to,
No,
and that came out around like the 13, like the 13
Okay.
cycle. So by then they had already worked on the 14, so they couldn't release the 14.
Yeah. Do you remember
with
like when?
USB-C?
Do you remember like back in the day when you searched for the new iPhone, and then the Google Images was like notorious of like big zoom camera. Have you seen those? There's like one that's like shaped.
It's the
Yeah,
big eye.
yeah.
But
So it was like I always thought there was like four iPhones advanced.
you're going to by the time I'm done with this, you're going to be surprised at my conclusion.
Okay.
But then
Please.
the design, right?
Mhm.
They made the design more fixable. They went from stainless steel to titanium.
Yep.
Simply because titanium is lighter, stronger, right? But also the problem is now it's titanium scratches easier, so they use like a brush design, so it looks like it's already scratched.
So it doesn't. Yeah.
So it looks like it's already fucked up. You don't need to, you can't fuck it
Yeah.
up worse. But and most importantly, they made it a more repairable back. So apparently the back glass is supposed to be like easier and cheaper to fix, like when it breaks. The phone in general is supposed to be like a
Yeah,
little
tell
bit
that
easier.
to the mall guy.
Yeah, tell that to the mall guy. He don't
Tell
give
that
a
to the
shit.
fucking mall guy. That
He
is
still
always-
don't charge you like $500.
Yeah, it'd be like, give me 15 minutes, and it's like, oh, 230, and I'm like, I thought you
Yeah.
said $60. I always get in arguments with him.
Yeah. But and then lastly, the screen. The screen took a big jump. The screen I think is
Wider?
like not just wider, a little bit wider, thinner bezels, but hella brighter. Like they finally caught up to the competition. 2,000 nits. They
No.
went from 1,000 to 2,000
That's gonna
nits.
kill the battery.
That's peak brightness though.
yeah.
So the software will never get you at 2,000 nits peak brightness.
Yeah.
Like I think my phone is like 1,800 or something like that, and I'm just like I'm never turning this full brightness on
yeah, no.
at home.
No.
But when you're outside, it's a huge difference. It'll heat up and it'll cook the battery.
The only thing that I saw that was kind of funny, because I always like to see the comments, and it was talking about that new Apple Watch where it has a new feature where you can click your thumb twice and it answers a phone call. So if you're running and you have your Apple Watch on and you're getting a phone call or something, let's say you're busy.
Yeah.
You
That wasn't always. That's apparently
but-
it was already existed.
No, it's already existed some way, but he was saying that where
Who's he?
the CEO.
Oh, the CEO.
The
Okay. I
CEO.
was
Why
like,
did-
who are you
why-
talking about?
Why does he have pronouns?
No, I don't know. I didn't know you watched the. I didn't know you watched the.
I watched some of it, like, but the thing is that this is the only one I saw that was funny. Is that because I saw it on Instagram? Is that he like tapped his thumb twice and then the phone answered on his Apple Watch, and all it comes like, what about if you don't have no thumbs? Like they were just trashing it, and a lot of people did say that the feature's already on, but you just have to turn it on.
So it was already in accessibility mode.
Yeah,
But then they now finally like made it a mainstream feature. So now you don't have to dig into the setting, like accessibility settings.
so that's nothing new then.
No, it is new because apparently they've improved it and it's supposed to be more accurate. It's supposed to
So
work
what
together.
do they do? They just learn from the muscle memory?
I don't fucking know.
Because if you think about it,
I've got no
because
disabilities.
if you
so
actually
I'm-
click your thumb twice, you can actually see some like muscle like in there.
I don't know. It's probably just sensing the movements and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's weird though.
But it's also supposed to work like tandem with the Vision Pro again.
Whatever.
But lastly, I'm gonna say this to all iPhone users who haven't already ordered one: go buy it.
Really?
Step into the future. Because they've shut down all access production for all like previous Lightning accessories, shit like that. Like they even made a new AirPods the Pro 2, like the cases. They're now like they've made new USB-C ones. Right, you're not able to like charge other like.
So now you can
USB-C
use
to
you can
Lightning.
use our Android charger to charge the iPhone.
Yeah.
So now you
And now you can charge your iPhone. You could like Louise could charge your iPhone now, because your iPhone is Lightning, right?
Yeah.
So there's you can connect a Lightning cable to a USB-C iPhone to a regular Lightning phone. You could charge, and
I know what you mean.
and then you could do two USB-Cs, and it'll do
Transfer
Whoever
information?
whoever has the most battery will charge the person who has the least battery
Interesting.
until I guess they match or some shit like that.
Interesting.
Which I feel like defeats the purpose. Like, why am I draining my battery so you can have some? But hey,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, fair.
We used to have. I think it's their way of not doing reverse wireless charging,
Yeah.
which is kind of dumb. Do you know what reverse wireless charging is?
Yeah.
Where you turn your phone into the wireless charger.
Yeah.
So that's and I've been doing that for like some friends who like you typically will be like,
I use that on that.
You used it on my phone?
Yes.
Oh, okay, but. And I feel like it's fine. It's like convenient if you don't want your phone to die. Like it's
Yeah.
great for charging like my headphones and stuff.
Yeah.
That's where I feel like it's most convenient every now and
I
then.
have one when I travel.
Oh yeah.
I have, and I also have the case that has a battery in there, so it switches on when bad thing.
But I feel like the cable
I'm
to
surprised
cable
that
is
you're
better
actually
than.
saying that this is a good iPhone to buy.
This is if you're, especially for people who've been telling me like who have like, if you have a 13 and if you have a 14, you could wait 1 year.
Yeah.
If I don't recommend it, I just say just buy it, get max out,
Like,
and then
just
never
start-
update.
yeah.
And then never update for a long time.
Yeah.
But if you have a 13, update. Anything before that, fucking update.
No,
Because it's time for you guys to get into
I
the
can
future.
actually update. I can update for the 15.
Yeah,
I
update
have that.
Get the Pro
But
Max
I was
though.
like, but
No, do it.
I'm gonna wait till next year.
No, do it. Yeah, Sam. So digni.
No.
So digni.
No. There's no point for me to do it right now. I'm still. I can still make contact on this when I'm not just a believer of 2 iPhones. I'm a believer when they make a huge impact on the camera.
Well, this was still a decent.
And I think
decent
because
impact. They're not going to get huge impacts on the camera anymore, Issam. There's
yes,
only
they do
so
it every
much.
2 iPhones.
No company can do it no more.
Because I seen it on Instagram where they start updating their software so they can start, because before on the old iPhones, when you actually take good pictures and post them on Instagram, they look shitty. Nothing compared to that.
You never want to buy the first generation of anything major. It's
always going to be a first generation.
This is the 15 is the second generation, is the update to the 14. The 14 was the major update,
I'll do the
and
16.
the 15 is when they perfected it.
I'll do the 16.
The 16 is going to be the major update, and the 17 is when they perfect it.
That's fine.
You should get the 15.
I'm fine. I'm not.
You'd never buy the first generation of something like major,
unless
you have money to burn.
That's true.
Unless you have money to burn, you don't buy the first generation of like a major update. Remember when Samsung made the first version of the 100 times zoom or whatever it was? It was trash.
Yeah.
Like it was barely usable. And then the second generation, because I bought the one after. I didn't buy the S20.
What is the best phone of all time? What is the best phone of all time? Let's see if you say the same as me. You'd be surprised on mine.
I want to say 10s, but probably S21.
No.
The S21 Ultra.
Best phone ever made? Note 3.
Maybe one of the Pixels.
Note 3 was way advanced.
The Note 3?
Note 3
Oh, the Note 10. The Note 10 Plus. I loved that phone.
No, Note 3 was so advanced.
I didn't have that.
With Note 3 was so advanced, everybody was shocked. It was at that time where I'm allowed to text you while I'm still watching my YouTube videos. I can make my PowerPoint presentation on my phone.
I do that literally right now.
But I'm talking about this is Note 3 when nobody had anything.
Right.
Like it was
okay. It was the first generation. When it came out, shit was crazy.
iPhone barely had any.
Okay.
iPhone had the little doodle game. And I'm out here doing PowerPoints on my Note 3. Like, it was best phone of all time.
Actually what the best phone is, and I think it was in Transformers, the Nokia N90.
Because it never breaks.
No, the N90, the one that folds and the screen twists, and it has, like, you open, it was like a flip phone, and then, like, the screen twisted, and it had the cameras. Remember that was the one they put in the first Transformers?
Note 3, I had this app where it could connect to every TV. This is before anybody knew that it could connect to TV. And I would go to Buffalo Wild Wings and just turn off every channel. Just turn it off.
I'm surprised.
I was such an asshole.
I'm
it would
surprised.
be playoff season. I'd be like, off.
Which was the? I'm surprised your favorite phone.
It's not the 4.
No, being in the Middle Eastern, I'm surprised your favorite phone wasn't the Note that blew up, the 7.
Yeah, that was the 4.
No, that was the 7.
Are you sure the 7?
It was the 7 or the 8.
I knew that joke was coming. Was coming because I was
kind
of.
You're out here throwing Samsungs at people
because I wanted that Note, and a month before I was gonna go buy it,
what did I have at the time? When that came out, I had a Google Nexus S.
I had the Note.
I had a Nexus S.
I had the Note 4, I believe.
I was a brat with phones, and then I had the S5. Then I had the S5 Active.
You know, I switched to iPhone 4 years ago.
I was going to switch last year, but they didn't have.
Well, would you switch this year now? No, I don't.
I won't switch, but I'll buy. I will have an iPhone. I will have 2 phones.
Really, just because of that?
No, not just because of that, dude. I'm at 45 watts, 3 USB 3. I'm good. I'm good in terms of like I'm chilling. Like we still way ahead.
Yeah.
So I'm all right. But Apple notoriously gaslights people. But it's just for compatibility. Like I might buy like a cheap secondhand iPhone. When you buy your new phone, sell me your old one. I might buy it, and just so I can have.
If it's paid off, then you can have it.
My daily phone has to be my phone. If I had like a business phone, it would have to be an iPhone.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Just because my people in my life, you guys have to.
Well, thank you, Apple, for fucking always taking everybody's money during the holidays.
Gaslighting, bro. The way he talked about the USB-C, like they invented it. The way he talked about
goofy,
it,
bro, goofy.
I was like, oh, Apple is the toxic boyfriend of the tech community. So you never loved me. You never loved me though. You just gonna leave. You gonna give up on 3 years worth because I fucked some bitch. That's Apple, the toxic gaslighty boyfriend of the tech world.
Yeah. But I heard also like Apple and Samsung, they do a lot when they do a lot of conventions. They fly a lot of like journalists out there.
Well, all of them do.
Yeah, but they fly them out. They give them a room. They give them a whole show so they can actually write good things about them.
Oh yeah, and a lot of journalists are like, nah, fuck that. Yeah. They still say what they want.
So only some real ones. Personally, me, if I get invited by Apple, if I'm getting invited by Apple and they're flying me out room service, everything. I'm getting an Apple tattoo. I'm like, this is the best thing in the world. They're the reason why, modern society is succeeding.
You would risk Jahannam over a flight?
Son, for Apple, son, I will give out the best reviews. I'd be like, this is the reason why we're exceeding the society. I don't know why he's a CEO. He should run for president. Like, just all these things.
For those who didn't get that, Issam is Muslim light, if he wants to call it.
What do you say it? Muzi?
Oh,
yeah, fucking weirdo.
Right. And they're not supposed to get tattoos. If they get tattoos, that's an automatic one-way trip to hell. So he was about to sell. He was selling the soul for Apple flight. I
am a proud Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
I almost got a tattoo.
There's nothing I believe in strong enough to get a tattoo. Because I would get bored of whatever idea tomorrow. Thank God I didn't.
Oh yeah, 100. No, for me, I think
I might go back to my sister's wedding with like a neck tattoo, like a temporary neck tattoo or something that washes
like one
off.
On the side,
or like something that washes off. Or
yeah,
something.
No, there's some that's like
just
a henna.
To scare the shit out.
Just say it's henna.
No henna, they'll know. I want like a real. I want to get like a little Kobe thing. They'll believe it.
Oh,
if I get the Mamba tattoo, the Mamba logo on my shoulder, they will believe it.
You should,
especially if I'm jacked. They're gonna be like, "Oh, Karim's acting up."
I think you should.
They would 100% believe that shit.
I'll probably do like a fake sleeve. That's how my parents will believe it.
I want a leg sleeve. I'm not gonna lie. If I had nice legs, I would get a leg sleeve because then I'm already in shorts.
Son,
I gotta give them a view.
Hey, yo.
I gotta give them a view. I'm already in shorts.
What's next? What you got next? Thank God the Apple shit is over.
Yeah, it's just the Apple's such a gaslight.
I don't want to hear about Apple anymore. Okay, actually, I want to talk about something.
I was gonna say, like, what do you have next for once?
It's been out, so we let it sit there, and it obviously did good. Finally, the anime curse is broken. One Piece is
There's a good anime live action because all the anime live actions are trash.
One Piece live action is so good that the only thing that sucks about it that we have to wait another year, maybe a year and a half for the season 2, because they did get approved for season 2. Everybody should give the flowers to Matt Owens. Find him on Instagram and give him his flowers because that man did it perfectly. He knows One Piece. He knows every character. He studies so well that this live action is so accurate that everybody that was ready to get hate on it took their comments back and was like, this is actually great. One Piece is amazing live action. All the casting, everybody started their characters so well that you actually believe like this is them in real life. Like Zoro is Zoro. Luffy. Well, yeah, you want to say it?
Luffy.
I say Luffy.
Doesn't matter.
He met the creator of One Piece, and then they actually blocked his face because he doesn't like to show his face. And he said, "I am so glad that you were born to play this character because you are Luffy." Like, imagine getting your flowers from the creator.
I should watch it.
It's amazing. You'll love it. So
I'm going to. It's just like I'm. First of all, I never liked it. We talked about that last time.
Yeah.
I never even liked the anime One Piece.
No, One Piece is
like
great.
I just thought
it
was. I thought Dragon Ball Z wasted your time with fillers and bullshit.
Don't disrespect Dragon Ball Z.
No, I love Dragon Ball Z. That's my favorite.
I was going to say.
No, that's my absolute favorite.
I think the only thing that...
But let's not act like they don't. They be throwing a punch an episode.
That's fine. I think, though, the beauty about this, when I see stuff like this, somebody actually breaking it and doing it right, because not just the creators like Matt Owens went to the creator of One Piece and was asking him permission, hey, does this make sense? And giving him like the feedback to make sure he's happy. It just shows you like if you actually believe in the writers and the creators,
let them do what they want.
Let them do exactly what they want. You give them the funding, and this is what you're gonna get. Netflix took a risk with One Piece. It wasn't like, oh, this is gonna guarantee us money. They took a risk and they made them do exactly what they wanted. They filmed in Cape Town, most of the scenes.
Ugh.
And all that stuff. And then look at that. What a freaking show. Congratulations. I hope that other investors,
other studios follow suit.
Yes, follow soon. Like, I would love to see Dragon Ball Z 1. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see Attack of the Titans. Like,
you know what? I'm good on Dragon Ball Z.
I'd like to see Captain Majid.
Captain Majid would actually be a good live action.
I would audition.
It would be a good live action.
I would audition
because you don't have to do magical shit. You just got to get Asian niggas playing football.
Son,
like, that's all you need.
Asians. It doesn't have to be Asian.
Nah, I don't want to see.
No, I'm not gonna. I'll audition to be the referee. I don't care.
No, I don't want to see.
I'll audition to be the referee.
We got to have this is anime, bro. We got to have Asian niggas and all that shit.
But yeah, so go watch it.
When they do the goalie splitting his head like on the goalpost, I want to see him bleed.
But anyways, going back to One Piece, give Matt Owens his flowers. That man deserved his flowers. He did Luke Cage. If you haven't watched Luke Cage on Disney Plus, this man deserved his flowers, and he's gonna be one of the greatest ever right now in the industry. So shout out to you, Matt Owens.
Yeah, shout out. It was I was surprised as everybody was giving me. It's only like a couple of anime friends who were like complaining, and I was like, you know what? I know you guys' track record, so I don't really give a fuck about your opinion.
They just like to hate.
you know, like people who are, you know, people who just want to be, who want to be different for the sake of being different.
Yeah.
Those are the people who've complained. Like, I'm listening to some of my friends, I'm like, you guys just always hate on the norm. Anytime people like something, you automatically hate on it. They just
wanted to shit on them. Yeah.
Nah, I feel like you're a little, you fit society's norms. Like, there's a good chunk of the time, like, people will agree with things, you'll like
I only do it if it hits a nerve.
Yeah, that's why you're an Andrew Tate fan.
No. I am an Andrew Tate fan.
I
am an Andrew Tate fan.
If everybody loved Andrew, you would
I know we love Andrew Tate. That's my Muslim brother.
He's been Muslim for like 3 months, bro.
It counts.
Okay, recently, before that, if all of society, if the FDA came out like, we love Andrew Tate, you're gonna be like
that makes sense. No, I'd be like, that makes sense.
Fuck out of here.
That's a lovable guy.
Get the fuck out of here.
Shout out to Top G.
Yeah, there are definitely times I feel like Islam's trying to be different for the sake of it. You're trying to be fake deep for some reason. Just say some fake deep
that's
shit.
That's my Top G, bro. That's my brother.
Like, okay,
that's my
cool,
Muslim
whatever,
brother.
bro. But earlier I talked to you, like I said, I wanted to talk about a special episode.
Okay.
Right. I think we should do a mukbang.
Like, but what type of food?
Bro, seafood. We both love seafood.
That's fair.
We both love seafood.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loves watching people eat seafood. What else? We're going to have just eating burgers and shit? Like, that's not cool.
So you just want to do the same thing in episode, but we're actually just stuffing our
face.
Yeah,
we're just stuffing our face.
We
bring back the mic stands. We unretire the mic stands. All right? And we just get hella bags of like seafood and shit.
Mukbang, doesn't sound that bad.
Bro, I'm just confused. Like, where would we do it?
That's the thing.
Would we do it here? We just bring the bags? I feel like we just go to Angry Crab, pick up 2 bags.
Or how about,
and then leave. And then
how about down the line? We'll add that to the list.
Bro, I want that soon. I'm hungry.
Yeah, you're just a fat fuck. That's why.
I'm hungry.
I think what we should do, we'll wait down. We'll obviously add it to the list, but let's go find a local restaurant in the valley.
Who would let us do it there?
Will let us record. We'll obviously pay for it, but we'd like, what's it called? We'll buy the food. But we just let us record in our piece, like at a certain time when it's slow for them. That's so it doesn't bother other clients, and just give them awareness and give them, a shout out.
You know, we'd be dope.
What?
I know one place that would probably. I'm pretty sure if I ask
the Jamaican one.
Yeah, if I ask again, if you guys haven't been to Top Notch Island Flavors, bro, go hit them up.
I was thinking about doing Malaysian food. Go to the Princess Market.
I'm sure if I ask Gail and be like, "Hey, Gail, we want to do a special episode." She's very nice and sweet. They might just let us do it.
Yeah.
Like they might just let us do it.
I say something like that. Let's do a local restaurant to bring some local businesses.
Or the Mexican place next to Aladdin, next to the hookah spot.
No, I hate that place.
What?
Yeah, I don't like it. Do you think that's the best tacos you ever had?
Bro, I don't know about the best, but I love it. It's so good.
No, you crazy.
There's not a single person.
I don't like it.
I bring Sneaky Links there all the time.
Hey, yo!
And they love it. They love it. They love it. That is so fucking good. I already told you guys the best restaurants, right, are the ones where they don't speak English.
If Karim brings you to that Mexican place, you're not the only one, boo boo. You're not the only one, boo boo.
Oh no, they know.
You're not the only one, boo boo.
They know. But the
Can
best restaurants are the ones. The best restaurants are the ones they don't speak English.
Can you imagine she does you dirty again twice in the day, Karim? Can you imagine?
See, also the best restaurants are the ones where they don't speak English because she can't rat on you.
Oh my god.
She don't speak English. She don't know what Sneaky Link is in Spanish.
Oh my god.
She don't know what Sneaky Link is in English.
Have you seen that meme though? It's like when the waitress is like, "Oh, again? 2 days in a row?" You're like,
I might ask. I really want to just like bring a bag of. If we go get like bags from like Angry Crab and just like tear it apart while we're recording,
because we're supporting a big ass company. I'd rather do a local business.
Still, we could do a local business, but like, what are we gonna do? Just eat oxtail, bro? That's also shameful. My hands are gonna be sucking on that bone. Gonna be like,
well, son, that's what mukbangs are. It's just stuff in your face.
I'm down. I'll ask Gail.
Let's add it to the list, and then eventually, usually this is what happens. When we have an idea, we leave it on the bag, and something happens where it just works out perfect.
No, when we have an idea, we leave it in the bag, and then Kitty makes it happen.
No, it just happens naturally.
It doesn't happen.
Yes, it does happen naturally. The whole Mary thing was naturally. We talked about it multiple times.
The whole Mary thing was panic because we were desperate.
No, it wasn't. It was natural. That's what natural cause.
That's desperate.
Obviously, you wouldn't know. That wasn't desperate at all. You're an idiot.
Bro, we didn't have a place to record that episode.
And then I was like, okay, let's see if we can do Mary. That wasn't like, please let us use it. I was like, hey, Mary, you want to do the episode? She's like, yeah. That's what's called natural.
She said no, you would have cried.
No, I would have said we go record next week. How many times I canceled on you?
Bro, hella times.
Exactly. So I would have been happy to cancel that.
But we're recording on a Saturday because
I wasn't just recording on Saturday. My car was barely turning on too. So I wasn't really that desperate. Yeah. So yeah, what else you got for me?
We had a couple questions.
Go for it.
So I was told from last episode, they said we should have done role plays. like hypotheticals and like role plays scenarios.
Okay.
All right. A what if?
Let's just start with that. What if? Not say role plays and all that.
Role plays on hypotheticals. I'm literally telling you like what.
Just
we
say
were
what
talking.
if.
All right. So.
Give me what if moment. Let's go.
What if moment?
Yes.
You're 35.
Yes.
All right. You have one kid.
Yes.
You're 35. You will have one kid. You have a banging wife.
Yes.
The whole world knows you.
That's how it's gonna be.
All right.
That's how it's gonna be.
Your wife is now cheating on you.
Okay.
With your enemy.
Like
somebody you hate.
Okay.
All right. But you can't. But you don't want people to know. What do you do in that situation?
Why don't I want people to know?
The shame, bro. You're famous.
That's fine. I'm famous and I have a child, and then my wife is cheating on me.
Your wife is like not fully. She hasn't fucked this person yet, but you could tell there's some shit going on. She's emotionally checked out, and she's doing some shit.
And then where did I find out? Did I find out like at my house? Like, oh,
you could just see. You could just see like y'all going out.
I have a child, right? And I have a child, right?
You have a child, but it's like two.
Okay. Cool. I'll be happy with my child. I promise you. With everything in me, I'll open that door and I'll be like, "Have a good day."
But she hasn't done anything yet.
Because
you could just you don't have. There's no evidence.
I'm preventing it.
She's not sneaking around behind you. She's you guys are hanging out and you're looking at her eyes. She looks at his,
and you know it's coming. Like it's gonna happen.
You can tell it's coming.
You have a good day. Bye.
The way she looks at him and laughs at his jokes.
That's all I need. Have a good day.
You wouldn't even have the conversation with her first?
I would have been like, look, I don't think that you're going to be this loyal.
You guys are married with a kid. You're not even going to try?
No.
Bro, you're such a low effort.
I'm famous, and I have money.
That's all you care
And
about?
I have a kid. That's all I need.
Fine, I take away the fame. You're broke. You still doing this. We still doing this. We still running on. Okay. Same number of views. We should.
You can't change the what if so you can get a different reaction.
Your reaction is crazy to me.
Yes.
You don't know for sure.
That's all I need. It prevents it. That's how much I'm grown. Like dude, I am healed so well.
You're not even gonna walk up to her and be like, "Why the fuck are you laughing so hard?"
Why would I even do that? Have a good day. Because you know why? Because even if I mention it, she's like, "You're just insecure. You're this." You're that. But have a good day.
You might be.
Yeah, exactly. Have a good day. Because you gotta think about it this way. No matter how much, if I do get married, obviously, just right now, just to let you guys know, I'm single, so DMs are still open. But so if
as am I for now.
Who?
As am I.
This is not about you. It's about me.
It's about me. It's always about me.
It's about me right now, okay? Because I said single, you have to mention you're single.
Yeah, I'm single. I want to plug too. Fuck.
You just said sneaky links, you fuck. Anyways, listen to my answer. The thing is that when I do end up in a relationship or marriage, don't get me wrong, I will love my wife with everything that I have, be loyal, and provide and everything, safety, everything, check every box. But as soon as that kid comes in, that kid becomes my priority. Period. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. My kid will come priority. Because my wife can be my wife one day, she can be my ex. My kid is always going to be my kid. So that becomes my priority.
You wouldn't at least want to try for the sake of having your kid? At least ask her about it. At least have the conversation just for the sake of like, maybe we could fix this and my wife can, the mother of my kid.
Fix what? She's already in there. That's it. Do what? Unho her?
I didn't say she's fucking him.
Unho her?
I didn't say she's fucking him.
She's already getting the thoughts. She's going to happen.
You wouldn't even want to be like, yo, let me at least talk to my wife about this, because if I can keep my kid's mom in the house.
I didn't tell her to wake up and start thinking about another guy. So if she chose that, have a good day.
So just as soon as you figure out your partner is emotionally checked out or is like,
I'll open the door, and it's not a revolver door. It's a one-way exit.
Come on, bro.
There's no alarm either.
Everybody looks at other pieces.
Huh?
Everybody looks at other pieces. The difference is you don't touch.
Yeah, but you don't go, oh my God, I wish I can do this and that. Imagine if I did that.
So you putting a lot of words in my mouth, nigga.
Nah. I'm so well healed up. I'm be like, yo, have a good day. You know, obviously your priorities are different than mine, because mine is the kid, raising the kid. Yours is about who's the next, guy you want to be with. By all means, have a good day.
Guys, I want you guys to remember this. Remember all these episodes we asked him about kids. When this nigga has a kid and is famous and turns into a fuck boy.
I'm gonna be a single dad. I already know.
Speaking of which, I'm
gonna be a single dad.
Wait, before we say famous, as I was saying that, there was some dude walking around like behind us, like carrying grocery bags, and he like slowed down and was looking at.
That's dope.
I guess he saw the ring lights. He's like, "Oh, what are they doing? Whatever." And I peeked back and then went. I was looking at him as he's walking. Like, hey,
no, but just
the fame.
But I'm telling you right now, my kid is my priority. And honestly, on my kids, all they need is their dad. That's all they need. That's all they need.
You're going to pull a Robin Williams. You're going to be their dad in one room, their mom in the next.
That's
come
fine.
Out with the wig.
That's fine.
Little Tyler Perry.
But I'm telling you this, I'm okay being a single dad. There's
If you
nothing like
had,
that.
what are the top? Did we ask this? What are the top 3 names if you had for a boy and girl?
No.
Did we? I didn't ask this. You know this on the phone.
I don't know if I want to say it because I don't want people to steal it.
Bro, there's names that
I'm
already
just kidding,
exist.
I'm just kidding.
All right. If you had a boy, what are the top 3 names?
Oh, I would do Issam the second for sure. To keep the name
Oh,
alive.
you got an ugly name, Issam.
First of all, it's unique. Everybody has Karim, so eat a fucking whatever. Issam Jr. for sure. I will have
Junior. They just gonna call him Junior.
To be honest with you, that's the only one that I had the name for a boy because I think I always thought that I was gonna have
Okay,
girls.
your wife says no. Your wife says no. We're not doing Issam Junior.
That's fine. She's gonna be in labor while I'm changing the name in the paperwork. Like I'm telling you,
You're
you.
such a scumbag.
And the thing is that my wife
do
or whoever I'm having a
scumbag
baby with,
shit.
she's gonna know me so well that she's not even gonna be surprised. She'll be like, I just figured, you know,
Well,
it is
just
what
let
it
him
is.
have it. He gonna cry.
Yeah, I would do that. I would do Khalid too under my dad's name.
Khalid.
Yeah, Khalid, but for the American viewers, Khalid.
Jay Khalid.
And then the third one, I would say, I don't really have a third one to be honest with you. But for the girls, I have 2 that I really like. Actually, no. In the third one, I'll add a boy one now. What's his name? Jebel.
What?
Jebel.
Like mountain?
Yeah.
You are fresh off the boat.
Yeah.
You are fresh off the boat.
It's one of my favorite characters from an Arabic show.
What is it? Bab al-Hawra, whatever?
No, El Heibe.
Al-Hayba?
Yeah. It's a fire show.
They all look the same.
It's fire show.
I'm sure it
But
is.
for the girls, I always do as girls. For the girls, my first one is Maryam.
Maryam.
So like she can go by Mary, but Maryam, so the mother of Jesus. 2, Sophia. I love that name.
You would break the Islamic naming rule?
There's Sophia's out of here before. But I
Really?
Yes, but I would
Oh,
love
Sophia, not Sophia.
So I would love Sophia.
Sophia, not
So Maryam, Sophia,
Sophia.
and then Sophia.
Whatever.
Okay, first of all, it's my daughter, bitch. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Sophia or
Bro, you flushed your kids way too many times, bro. You're not having.
And I do like this last one, and it means a lot to me. And it's the honor of my 2 people that I love the most. My aunt, Allah yarhamha, and my sister, Zahiya.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So what about you?
I don't really thought, but we've had like a lot of friends and families that have had kids and I've been recommended. And I feel like the top 3 names, Yasmin for girls, number 1.
Okay.
I feel like Yasmin is such a beautiful name. And
Okay.
I'd also like to think of their future. I'd be like, is it easy for them to assimilate into regular culture? Can I give them a name that's true to my culture and still not have it make
struggle?
life difficult? Yeah, not make life difficult.
Like where Microsoft Word has to say, like, spell it right.
Yeah. And then, which is weird because my top boy name has nothing. It is probably not easy for white folk, but
What
it's
is it?
Ziad.
Ziad?
Ziad.
That's not bad.
Right? It's like Ziad, Umar, Omar, and
Okay.
Zain. Those are like my
Zayn?
top 3. Zain, like top 3 like boy names.
Oh, my nephew's name.
Yeah, like Ziad, Umar or Omar.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like it's just easier. And then Zain.
Zayn is a
For
fire
girls,
name, though.
number 1 is Yasmin. Number 2 is Sarah, but I can't name anybody. Oh, look, another somebody walks past and just keeps staring
Just
at us.
continue on. You're getting distracted.
Yeah, I'm getting a little famous. But I've always wanted, like, my mom and my sister have beautiful names, and I would have always wanted to like name after them.
Yeah.
But believe it or not, like a couple of people already named after like my mom and my sister. So I can't name my kid Amila.
I don't know why I said that to my mom like a long time ago. I was like, Mom, if I have a girl, I would name her after you. And she's like, went off. She's like, that is such an ugly name. Why would you name somebody after me? And I was just like, okay, never mind. And my dad,
do a middle name. You can just do a middle name.
and then my dad, when we told him, he goes, yeah, like he doesn't care. But we already have a nephew. My nephew Charlie. His real name is Khalid.
But yeah, my second for girl, first name is Yasmin.
Yasmin is
second name is Latifa, and then the third name is Dalia.
Dania?
Dalia
with an L.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dalia.
that's not bad.
A close honorable to Layla. Layla is honorable mention number 4 because it is a beautiful name also.
Yeah. So it's like a little mix.
Yeah. So but yeah, Dalia.
That's fire.
Yeah.
But how about if your partner's like no?
I always get my way, Issam.
Okay, but you say it, it's okay.
I always get my way.
But you say that it's okay. But when I say it, I'm fucking crazy.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna sneak around. I'm just going to
There's
gaslight
nothing
and
wrong with it
manipulate.
because I don't have to gaslight. I'm just gonna take over the paperwork.
That's the difference. You're going to hurt their feelings and make them feel macho and try to be macho and like snatch that shit. I'm going to gaslight the shit out of them and just like until they. I'm gonna do the therapist thing and just lead them to the answer I want.
I'll give you one way to say that. So any name she say, like let's say you want to name her Latifa, right?
Right.
And she's like, I don't like Latifah.
Why don't you like Latifah?
Let's just say she says that,
I'm
right?
asking you.
No, I'm saying she said, I love Latifah.
That's what I would say her. Like,
No,
why don't you like Latifah?
I'm not pretending I'm your bitch. So let me just go ahead and go on my
You're too
thing.
ugly as shit, bro.
Yeah, we're not doing really role playing. So let's say you say you want Latifah and she says no. You know what? I like Brittany. You'd be like, Brittany? Oh, that's my ex's name, and that's how you ruin it for her.
No,
That's exactly how you ruin it for her. Any name she says, just be like, oh, that's my ex, and she will cancel that shit quickly.
No, I'll be like, no, that's against our religion. They would never. She would be isolated in society. I'm not gonna do that to my daughter.
Nah, see, that's just gaslighting right there.
Oh, my daughter! You're not gonna do that to my daughter. They make her an outcast. You can't name her Brittany. They make my daughter an outcast. She'll never get married.
Well, if you name her Brittany, she can find a Coca-Cola with her name on it.
Okay. Yeah, I can't do that and be like, my daughter be outcast in society. The fuck are you talking about? Don't you?
You know you have a brown person's name when Microsoft fucks it up all the time, keeps putting the red line on it and changes it to a different name, or you cannot find a Coca-Cola with your name on it.
Karim with an I it doesn't get the line underneath it. Karim with double E gets the line underneath it.
That's
weird.
Funny.
But my theory behind that is because Karim with an I is the French spelling. Yeah. So like the Moroccan, if you see like a Moroccan, Algerian, all them niggas with named Karim, they'll typically spell it with an I, right? The rest of the niggas will typically spell it double E.
But you spell it with an I, right?
Yeah, with an I.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because same thing with my my cousin. He spells it with an I too.
Yeah, and it's such a big.
My name is supposed to be spelled with an E, but my mom used the I for the Spanish, so it's ISSAM. It's supposed to be ESAM.
I don't think people really care about how we spell our names. But you know what I do think? Like I'm literally listening to this. I'm like, I don't think people care.
No, we're just blabbling.
Yeah. But also, you know what's actually pretty stupid? People in America have started. There's this trend of naming your kids the most ridiculous shit.
I love it,
bro. It's fucking crazy. People being named after like emotions and
that's okay.
Cities and shit like this. I'm like, dude, the spellings are all fucked up. Did you notice that Dwayne Wade's name is spelled wrong?
Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade.
Oh, have you seen him talk?
No.
What do you think his parents are up to?
No, his dad is like I guess he's also like a Dwayne, so he didn't name, I guess his grandfather picked his dad's name, I think, some shit like that. But it's like it's Dwayne,
bro.
It's like Dwayne Wade. It's like it's spelled wrong. It's like crazy when you look at it. I didn't notice it till I was listening to like a podcast a couple years ago, and I was like, his name is actually spelled wrong. I went to look at that shit.
2 fucks I can give about that boy.
It's pretty fucking funny. But. Yeah, that was one of them. Another one was a story I saw on TikTok.
Okay, what if?
This one was crazy.
All right, this is the last what if. Let's go.
Your wife.
Okay.
Your wife steals. So you're poor.
Okay.
And you've been saving up money for, I guess, the insurance deductible. Your son needs heart surgery.
Okay.
Your wife takes some of that money
and spends it to Beyonce's concert.
You saw that?
I saw that.
Dude, I think I reposted it. That might be why.
No, I saw that.
Dude, what would you do? Because I'm choking her. I'm all against domestic abuse, but now you fucking with the kid's life, you deserve to get choked out. And she had zero regret.
Well,
like we should duet this on the podcast TikTok. Or stitch this. Is it stitch or duet?
Let's not do it because we don't know if it's real.
It seemed real?
Because sometimes people do that for contact because I've been seeing a lot of fake videos just for people to give views.
Hey, that's somebody else's problem. I'm not Inspector Gadget.
I'm hoping when I watch it, I watch it as like it was not real. They're just trying to do contact because you guys are realizing now.
I hope it's
there's real. Even now a lot of people are making fake contacts with like Karen videos, like the airplane one that was so fake and staged.
The one with the baby.
Yeah. No, there was one with the baby. There's one that guy was fighting her for her pronouns. The reason why they're making these fake contacts because as the more obviously these type of videos, people are gonna believe it and pass it on. They'll get monetized and people make money off of it.
Who's giving people a plane to use fake shit?
You can there's a place where you can do fake photo shoots and it has a private jet seat.
Really?
Yeah. Where have you been?
I'm not out here trying to be an Instagram.
So there's one at Scottsdale Mall where you can do like Instagram pictures. They have a fake setting.
No,
where
but
you
this
can
one
sit down. This
one looked like a whole because you see the cameras moving.
Yes, it's not just one seat. We're talking about aisles, and you can pretend that you're in a private jet. Like it's all fake. And plus, and like there's places like that when you can record videos. So, anyways. So that's why I took it as it's an unreal video. But if let's just say, God forbid, that was a true story, you're an idiot for even fucking that bitch. Like you're an idiot. Like,
and she said, "What's your baby mama doing for the kid?" I was like, "Wow." I would have been like,
but to be fair, let's say that was real. Let's say I'm going through it.
Say that's you. Say that's you. You're going through it.
I'm going to jail.
You going to jail?
I'm going
Your
to
kid's
jail.
gonna have his heart surgery.
I'm
you
going.
Go to jail.
I'll go get life insurance. I'll go to jail, and then see. I already got the plan like this. Like that. I'll get life insurance first. I'll pay like the $10 fee, whatever. Get a life insurance for $1 million or whatever the fee is, and then go to jail. Why saying go to jail? You know exactly what I'm gonna do. Then I'll have the person that I'm staying with at jail to kill me, and then my kid can get the life insurance to pay for the surgery. Bang bang, done.
Damn.
Have a good day. So yeah. Tell me that wasn't a plan.
I saw
Tell me
that
that wasn't a
shit.
good plan on the spot.
That was a good plan on the
That's
spot.
what hey.
But
Because I told you
no, because
my kid is priority from day one. As soon as you do a little 9 months, kid comes in, that's priority.
Well, it's been what's it called? It's been an eventful sports week for the NFL to be back.
Thank God the NFL is back. I was disappointed.
I wanted to ask you a question before. Sorry,
for it,
I
go
don't care
for it.
about your disappointment.
Ugh, whatever.
I want, as a New Yorker, do you feel bad for Aaron Rodgers for tearing his Achilles?
No.
I kind of, but not really. I feel bad for the organization because they put in all them bucks
because
to get him. But I don't feel bad for him because he already won a Super Bowl. He has a Hall of Fame career. You're making all that money.
I don't know. I'm selfish because I'll say this. The reason I was disappointed was Sunday night game. Was the Cowboys versus the Giants,
right?
And that was a boring ass game. And I was like, why did they even choose this game to be the last one for Sunday night for the first week? It was so
I guess they had
boring.
some sort of beef.
No, it was just a boring game. Dallas dominated the whole time. Giants barely even fucking try to put a point. They even got one of their kicks blocked. Like, it was just an embarrassing game. Monday, I was like, let's hope Monday is a good game. And Monday's game was so fire. Unfortunately, Aaron Rodgers did get hurt. That sucks. You never wish that on nobody.
Bro,
but
4 minutes in.
4
New
minutes
York
in.
is cursed.
Listen. But that game was so fire. And then the Jets come back to win it at overtime. It was just beautiful. It was a beautiful game. And I was so glad the NFL is back. So I am happy, that's what I say. But yesterday the Eagles won. Sunday, tomorrow.
On Asif's birthday, so he was.
Yeah, shout out to our listener and our boy Asif. He's a diehard Eagles fan. So that was kind of nice for them to win on his birthday. And they're looking great too. Eagles are looking great.
Right.
Eagles are looking to get back to the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, I didn't think they weren't going to.
They're looking back into it, but I personally think it's gonna be my 49ers.
The people I'm watching. So I was on fuck the Jets. The way they did Zach Wilson, right? So the guy who Rodgers basically stole.
But hey, it worked out for him.
Didn't replace because Zach Wilson wasn't doing bad, but you come to Aaron Rodgers and it's like, bro. So now, like, Zach got his shot. They restructured that. They put together a good team because they wanted it for Rodgers. But then Rodgers goes down. Now Zach Wilson has a better team.
But think about it too this way, like, it works out better for Zach because now he has Aaron Rodgers to help him out on the side.
Aaron's selfish. He's not helping.
No, yeah, he's helping. He's helping. Regardless of what you say, Aaron Rodgers is a team player.
He's a diva.
And he cares about his boys.
He was never a team player, bro. He's a diva. That's his reputation.
No, he's just because he outspeaks himself.
Before that, like, when it comes to football, he's known for being a diva.
Stop.
All right.
Stop. You stop.
New York is cursed. Look at what New York has gone through in the past 2 years. The Knicks and the Nets have been going through hell.
Fuck the Knicks.
And
fuck the owner of the Knicks.
Have been going
no,
through
you got
hell.
me heated now because you mentioned the Knicks.
And then now you have the Giants and the Jets, bro. The universe doesn't want you guys to prosper.
No,
just
first of all, I'm glad you mentioned the Knicks. The owner of Knicks needs to sell it so we can actually get a fucking real basketball team because I love the Knicks and I want them to succeed, but I do not want them to succeed under that fucking bullshit ass owner. That owner needs to sell that shit. You got me heated now.
No, that's absolutely crazy how the last season in the NBA and then this season in football. Like, the start, just New York is cursed. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's okay. My Yankees are going to break that curse.
I don't know. I don't follow baseball. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yankees all day, baby. Bronx boys.
What?
Nothing.
Aren't you from Jersey?
It counts.
Don't count.
It counts.
New Yorkers tell me none of y'all they don't fuck with y'all like that.
Yeah, but when we're all on one side, baby, don't never forget.
Yeah, sure. But it was just the team that I'm watching the absolute most. I'm watching the Ravens like a hawk.
Because of Beckham?
No, I don't give a shit about Beckham. Like, what's his name? Lamar, the bullshit that team put him through last year when he was trying in order.
Yeah,
to
but Beckham is on the Ravens, no?
Yeah, good for him. I want Lamar. Lamar is the talent. Beckham's had his chance. He's won his Super Bowl. Odell won his Super Bowl.
I mean, did he?
Bro,
though?
he scored. He caught the first touchdown.
And then he got injured.
He had the first touchdown, and he still made the catch.
Yeah.
Do you notice, like, his knee buckled? And I've sworn that shit is painful. I can't imagine.
Would you prefer that what happened to him, where you actually score a touchdown, then get injured for a game, and you never step a foot on the game, or play the whole game but not score?
No, score the touchdown
and then
all day,
and then not play 1 minute after that.
Yep, get injured, score the touchdown. I did my part. As long as we win, I did my part.
That's fair. Okay.
Because then you could be like, if you lose, be like, hey, I scored the touchdown. I left. You guys lost.
Yeah. Nah, it's
you
crazy.
know. But like Odell, it was like a comeback season for him. They did great that whole thing. Cooper Kupp was on it, and then they and then he caught that ball. He caught it, landed, fucked up his knee, but still caught the ball.
Well, speaking of this season though, already for week 1, there's a player. I forgot what he played. I think he played for the Jets. On his contract, if he got 3 interceptions for his whole season, he gets a bonus of $125K. He got 3 interceptions in that one game. Like, jeez. So he hit his bonus in the first game. Jeez. So everything after that, and that was just Gucci. Like,
that was Gucci. I'm good. Did you see I heard about this. Did you see it's also about a football player who got catfished? That documentary called "The Girlfriend who never existed."
The one that played for Notre Dame.
Some shit like he was a high school prospect or a
college.
No, because it was like 2009. Couldn't they go from 2009 to the NFL directly?
I don't think he played in the NFL.
No, he did play in the NFL a couple seasons.
But he didn't do anything. Like he was a flop.
He was about to be like, it was the whole catfish situation.
Yeah.
Once it came out that she was a catfish,
yeah,
the drama and stuff about it fucked with him. After that, he was never mentally the same.
I remember I seen some clips about it, but the last clip I saw was that they actually did a reunion for him
on Dr. Phil.
No, a reunion for him on the college stadium.
That nigga in shorts. That fine ass nigga in shorts.
Okay, first of all, that's yo.
Look at that.
Oh,
yo.
Anyways,
look at them thighs, thunder thighs.
What were we talking about? You're fucking getting distracted in the episode.
Yeah, because them thighs is distracting.
You're disgusting, bro. They did a tribute to him at his old college, which was kind of nice and cool. But yeah, that was a good. Go check out the documentary because he was getting trashed on really bad, and they did. He kind of redeemed himself in this documentary.
I feel bad. Some dude wanted to come in and study, and he saw us and turned around.
Okay, well, this is
fuck
it for you
that.
guys.
We're not going nowhere.
We're done because you're just too distracted.
I'm too distracted?
We're too done.
No, my bad. The fame is getting to me, Issam.
I got 5 minutes before I leave because the game is going to start.
At 7:30?
Yep.
Or at 7?
Coach Prime, Colorado. Everybody's there.
Come back
We're
in.
all
Come
good.
back in.
Yeah, come on in. Come on in.
Hey. Let's say hi. We're just wrapping up.
We're just wrapping up. Come on, study, my guy. Nah. Come on in. Welcome.
All right. Well, thank you guys. This was a shorter episode because it was a lot of bullshit happening.
Karim's out here fucking being distracted.
Nah, I'm trying to be a deep bro.
Unprofessional. What are you doing? What was that?
This is our shit.
What was that? So you just want to lift your shirt off? Ugh.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my
I do what I want.
Can you edit that out?
This is my show too.
Can you just put like a clown emoji on that?
This is my show too.
Because I know what you're doing that for. I know exactly who you're doing that for.
I'm not doing that for nobody.
You're gonna start texting all your sneaky links. Hey,
bro, people have seen worse. Okay. Also,
This is your text message, ready?
This year, I've poured myself out for followers.
Just make sure when you watch the episode, freeze at the 54-minute line is when the shirt goes up.
My sister told me from my Instagram before, my social media cleanse. I didn't.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna ask you about that.
Let's wrap that up with that.
How have you been since you've been off social media?
Great.
Really? Mentally?
Great. I thought I was going to be like itching to reinstall shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to.
Really?
I know I have to at some point reinstall the Instagram just for our podcast because I don't trust you.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm just messing with you.
It's no.
But no, I'm just like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. And then the real friends are the ones who continue to text you. The ones that like this is how you know this is who your true circle is.
Yes.
Right? Everybody else, the meme, we have you have meme friendships, right? Friends who are just good for sending memes and nothing else. Mm-hmm. Right? Those friendships dissolve. Like you don't hear from these people ever again. And then the people who are truly your friends.
How long do you think you're gonna go with this cleanse?
I don't know. I don't really give a crap. I'm lost track at this point.
Yeah. Because you did everything: Instagram, Facebook,
and Snapchat.
Yeah,
I can't deactivate Snapchat because some people were telling me hey, I'm still messaging you on Snapchat. What's up? Yeah. But I tried to do the nice thing.
There's actually people that I know that I can only hit them up on Snapchat. When I text them, they don't reply as fast. But on Snapchat, quick,
instantly. But I think I did the nice thing and let people know hey, if I disappear from your feed, you're not blocked. I'm just deactivating. I'm gonna do it in a couple days.
That's fair.
Gave people a chance to see because I remember when some people did it. And then I was on the receiving end. I got I was heated for a couple of days. I'm like, this motherfucker blocked me. until I saw them, and ththey were like, no, I deactivated my Instagram for everybody here.
Yeah.
Check. So
and
I
also,
just did that.
Also, if they did assume that you blocked them and they reached out, that means they care.
Yeah, and then they care. But some people are like, oh, I just didn't watch the post that day, and I've just been messaging you on Snapchat and WhatsApp. I was like, no, I deactivated.
That's fair.
That's
fair. Well,
so
that's good
it was
for you.
really cleansing. I feel like everybody should try that once in a while.
Absolutely.
And
but I wouldn't. Just to let you guys know, I wouldn't. I'm always.
I would. Also, you know who the real hoes are. The ones keep messaging you after.
Oh, that's right. God bless them, huh?
All right. I was telling you, like, I've been holding myself out for this.
Well,
podcast.
obviously we know because you just lifted your shirt up.
I've been literally like anytime I'm with somebody, I'm like, hey, I'm a podcast host. Why don't you go see? Why don't you go listen to? Because you're a hoe,
lifting your shirt up on the pod, using that pod.
My sister's been. She told me before I deactivated. She's like, Karim, I'm sick and tired of seeing your nipples on Instagram.
Son,
she's like, I'm sick and tired of
because you're out here posting as soon as you wake up.
Yeah.
No. You were actually one post away of getting muted.
Fine by me.
I
don't give a shit.
But I thought you were gonna say when you mentioned this, I thought you were gonna talk about how she said that your nose looked off on the camera.
Oh yeah, she did. She said we got the biggest noses in television.
No, you son.
No. She said you two have big ass noses.
No. I'm okay with it, but you.
Yo, mine's got like broken like 3 times.
Dude, God help you.
And they never did that shit right. It's all lumpy. I want to get a nose job.
You can actually smell your dinner from the next day.
Guys,
that's enough.
Follow the podcast.
Thank you so much,
get
everybody.
monetized so I can get my nose job.
Thank you so much for all the new followers. We appreciate it for listening. Bless y'all. Have enjoyed your week. Take care.
All right. Bye.